Turner.
Oh, yeah. She's fabulous. Love her.
I do have a UFO segment I want to do. I could do this all night long. I could do a nighttime show.
You could. You could.
You're up at night. You want to hear about UFOs? I have a guest on the line.
Yeah.
He's talking to us about a UFO he was actually taken away in. I have to use the X-Files music, and I'll probably get red flagged on YouTube now. Okay.
But we have spoken to some people that have been on George Norrie's show.
Well, we've had a lot of them.
Yeah.
Robin, let me tell you something. Doing this for 17 years, 5 hours every morning,
yes.
There is not a topic we haven't covered.
Exactly.
All right.
We've been around the block a few times.
Let me tell you about Barbara Lamb.
Okay.
This is part of the UFO thing I'm doing here.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, X-Files music, where are you? Come on. Barbara Lamb. A woman named Barbara Lamb, a psychotherapist who observed crop circles, claimed that somebody appeared to her in her home one day. This is a story in Vanity Fair, a reputable publication, Robin. The person who showed up at her home was tall and had piercing eyes. Piercing yellow eyes.
Oh, my.
Normally not fond of snakes and lizards, this man looked very reptilian.
He had a face, then.
He had a face.
Wow.
He appeared friendly and welcoming to Lamb, so she reached out to touch his hand. And then the lizard man vanished and suddenly disappeared. Whoa!
Oh, that gives me chills.
That disappears.
Wow.
I mean, that gives me here.
At least he didn't harm her.
There's one UFO story. I have nothing but this music. I should find some other spooky music for this segment. All right, here's another. It's a short segment, so if you don't like this kind of thing, just hang in there. We'll be done in a second. The next one is about the Zimbabwe Children, Robin. Where's my music?
Okay.
There it is. Okay, the Zimbabwe Children. In September of 1994, several UFOs allegedly hovered near a school in Rua, Zimbabwe. The children observed the UFOs, and they were terrified. They were asked to explain what had happened. They described beings with big heads. Beings with big heads but no nose, just two holes through which they breathed.
Oh my gosh.
They also had no mouth, and they had long black hair.
Wow.
The children said the beings were dressed in dark suits and communicated telepathically.
My
The
gosh.
same way you women do.
Sometimes we do.
I think it's about something that's going to happen, said one little girl. What I thought was maybe the world is going to end. They were telling us the world is going to end. I don't even know. It just popped up in my head.
Oh.
He never said anything. He just talked to us with his eyes.
Gosh.
Whoa.
That's spooky.
Now that is a crazy story. So 1994, if the world was going to end, well, it didn't yet. Didn't happen yet.
So that's 25 years ago.
That didn't happen. Okay.
No.
The next one, of course, in the blink of an eye, it could be 1,000 years, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The next one is about Betty and Barney Hill. Okay. Betty and Barney.
Okay. Not rubble.
Betty and Barney Hill were driving on a road in New Hampshire at night when a bright light seemed to start following them, Robin.
Oh, my.
Chasing them.
Oh, my. It's not time yet.
Chasing them, I said. When they got home, it was daylight. Their clothing was dirty and ripped. Their wristwatches had stopped working. They couldn't remember anything. But during sessions with a psychiatrist, they later recalled being probed and violated by the aliens during an abduction.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Oh, my gosh. I hate those stories. They're abused.
They telepathically communicated these words. Was it good for you? It's a crazy story, isn't it? All right, the next one.
It is. Yes, it is.
The next one is the Rendlesham Forest incident. Have you heard about this one, Robin?
I don't even know where Rendlesham Forest is.
Let me share this with you. It's known as Britain's Roswell, the Rendlesham Forest.
Oh my gosh.
The witnesses involved in this December 1980 event were, in fact, U.S. military personnel and considered highly credible witnesses. Mm-hmm. These witnesses reported seeing something they didn't understand, something unusual. It was an alien aircraft of some sort, and it zoomed through the Rendlesham Forest.
Oh my.
When the military personnel went back to check it out, it seemed as though the strange hieroglyphics were written all over the craft.
Oh,
Turns
so
out that this was most likely a prank played on the U.S. soldiers by the British military. Whoa, a prank.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
All right, the next one is a place where it's not so unusual to see flying objects. It's an airport.
Okay.
Specifically, OHare International Airport.
Oh my.
On November 7th, 2006, you might remember this. We were doing the show back then. Mm-hmm. United Flight 446 was about to depart from Chicago's OHare International Airport when 12 of them, Robin, United Airlines employees spotted an odd metallic craft hovering over the gate. The employees reported that it hung in the air for several minutes before finally shooting up at breakneck speed into the clouds.
Oh, yeah.
The UFO did not register on the airport's radar, despite all the witnesses. The FAA declined to investigate, chalking it up as a weather phenomenon. Come on.
Yeah, with all those people seeing it,
Come on.
I do not think so. We got to give our intelligence has to be given more credit than that.
So, if I did a nighttime show, each one of these stories would take 3 hours to tell. I got another really short one. Ready?
Exactly.
The Melbourne 350. You ready? Come on, music.
Okay. Melbourne 350.
The Melbourne 350. This is Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, okay.
More than 300 students and teachers of Westall High School in Melbourne, Australia. More than 300, Robin. Mm-hmm. They saw something unbelievable on April 6, 1966.
Oh, my.
They were all looking at 5 planes that were attempting to corner and capture a UFO. This went on for a while before the UFO zipped away out of sight.
Oh, my.
It is reported that the headmaster of the school and even strange men in black suits told the students and teachers never to say anything about it.
Wow.
Even though it was witnessed by hundreds of people.
Wow.
Hundreds, Robin.
Hundreds. Wow.
I got another one.
I didn't hear this one. This is scary.
How about this one, Robin?
Okay.
The Washington merry-go-round.
Okay, didn't hear that.
In 1952, there was an incident where 7 unidentified objects appeared over secure airspace near the Pentagon. And you want to know something? It was captured on film.
Oh, my.
The aircraft were registered on radar. They did see them on radar. The jets were immediately sent to investigate the suspicious, strange crafts. However, when the American jets approached the airspace, those 7 objects disappeared from the radar. When the jets landed, the objects returned to the radar screen once more. President Harry S. Truman was notified, and Air Force Intelligence Director General Sanford held a press conference saying that there were reports made by credible observers of relatively incredible things. It's this group of observations that we are attempting to resolve. There was no resolution.
Oh, my gosh.
None.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
All right. Well, there you go.
Wow. President Truman.
This is my air check. I'm going to apply for a job working the night shift doing these kinds of stories.
Okay, this will be great. You'll be excellent at it.
Each story, I will have a guest or two.
Uh-huh.
An expert. Somebody who can talk long enough so that I can squeeze in a nap.
That'll happen, too. You will succeed.
All right, now we're going to find out something different. Back to Earth. All right, this is Richard Kuritz coming up next. He's going to talk about socialism and how it ruined Greece.
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News. I'm Chris